Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the Rove through Canada continues. We're leaving Stewart, Stewart today, and we're going to Smithers, Eeexxccelllent Smithers. Let's go. Wakey wakey programs, I hope you enjoyed the flight. Welcome. Well, to Smithers. We're actually near a place called Evelyn, Lake Cashin. There's a road just in front of us that's got all of these places on it. And I just checked. They're, well, currently as time of recording, which is 5 AM in Canada, minus 35 degrees Celsius. So, you know, we're midday local time in the game, in the sim. Probably not minus 30, but probably pretty close to it. So, are you kidding? How can you live here? That is way too cold. Let's see, what do we got? Smithers. Select the runway. 15 or 33. The winds doesn't really matter. It's not going to make much of a difference. So 15 will do. I think that's the one we're sort of heading towards. It is.
Charlie Yankee Yankee Delta traffic Chas Rover.
Can we find the runway though? Meant to be a large runway. I picked this place because actually there were better runways onto where we're headed for the first bush trip. There's the runway. But they were kind of nuttily like 400 meters, 300 meters of grass and whatnot. So I just went a little bit further today, a little bit in the wrong direction south in order to get here to Smithers that has a very nice, hopefully, 2-kilometer asphalt runway. If we don't freeze to death. That's always a possibility, let's face it. Yeah. Look at this place though. There's a nice little road, I guess. It must be along a river as well. Something along here. That's the road. Actually, we're above the road. So that must be the river over there. We're above the road. I think I'm way too high. I don't think I'm going to make the runway, but we're going to try anyway. Well, we're going to make the runway, but we're going to be way too high for now. Yeah. Yeah. Should we just go around and land at 33? Because it was slightly better. Not really, no. The wind's directly in front of us now, so 15 is still the better option. Let's just gradually drop down a bit. It is a long runway, so if we need to use more of it than we should, we can, I guess, you know? This is our world. This is our simulation. Simulation! I've invented a new word. It's a simulation. Simulation. What's our simulation? That's my favorite word now all of a sudden. Civilization inside a sim? Simulation. We can do whatever we want was the end of that sentence anyway. Where would we be landing if we kept this trajectory? Probably the middle of the runway down there. I'm gonna do a loop. Keep this descent going. And also look around because it's so beautiful. Look at this. Oh, look at this valley though. Imagine living here. Ah, imagine this is your backyard. Jesus, some people have it good, says the guy who lives in the Mediterranean. It's all good. It's all good. There's one thing I've noticed on this trip around the world for the last 401 days. There's very few places that you go, yeah, I couldn't live there, you know. A couple of the big flat desert places, like, I don't know. Qatar was just a big flat desert. But I mean, you know, Doha's a big city. It's got plenty of amenities and beaches and stuff like that. So it's still a wonderful place to live. You wouldn't want to live in the middle of Qatar where it's just flat desert, but otherwise, you know, where there's humanity, I guess, is going to be okay. Not too many people live where it's horrible to live, I suppose, is what my point is. I don't know what my point is. Do I have a point? No one has a point. Who has a point? What's the point? Oh, look straight into the sun. Look at the light with the shadows and bloody hell. Some of these days have just been better than others, and they've all been pretty damn good. So I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.